What's up everybody, and very happy Wednesday. Thank you all for tuning in on tonight's broadcast of God Eater 2 Rage Burst here on 6axis. So with that being said, let's team up with the community in cooperation as we enter towards a wonderful world of God Eater. So a very happy Wednesday to all those tuning in, whether it be on the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel, are going to be playing here on the PlayStation Network. As you already know, every single Wednesday starting 6 p.m. Eastern Time, I like to deploy on several harvesting raids, and that's pretty much exactly what we're going to make happen. As we're pretty much going to save the world from the terrible origami, as you know, we are the God Eaters, and it's our imperative duty to make it happen. We'll be creating a dedicated lobby over here for its people, located here on 6A, and as we do this, we'll be basing it off of our flagship channel, so that way you guys can go ahead and differentiate our location and be part of the weekly festivity. And after that, we can go ahead and continue on the good work, because we're doing a pretty awesome job over here. No restrictions whatsoever, as we got everything already set up, and I have some fantastic kohi now available, and I'm pretty happy about that. It's always important to have kohi, and I haven't had this stuff in a while, so hoorah to the vanilla frappuccino. Right, this is the one from the grocery store, but it's pretty good though, and it's better than nothing. So let's get ready to make it happen, as it's going to be a fantastic night. We're setting off onto a wave system. Every wave will be consisting on 3 rounds. Once the 3 rounds are up, we're going to clear out the room and bring in a new team. Should you be interested in being part of that good fight, well then, you can go ahead and wait till the next wave. And it's going to be such a fantastic and phenomenal time. We're going to represent it here for the greater glory of Fenrir. And of course, you know, when we represent Fenrir, it's the home of our civilization. And we're going to make sure that it's defended properly, because we got to do that. After all, the origami are up to no good yet again, but we're going to make sure that, you know, everything's nice and maintained as we continue saving the world, one devourer at a time. So continuing on with the grand festivity, I had me some actually went to a restaurant earlier today, and you know, with the family and stuff. It was nice. It was very pleasant. And it was cool, man. It was a little bit of a hot day, but it was nice outside, and I got to spend a little bit of time out there, and it was pretty neat. Anyways, hello to everyone, and let's get ready to make it a fantastic fight as we deploy onto greatness. We have a mission active already on standby. Let's go ahead and choose it, because special op missions is what we like to do, and you know, it's always imperative that we go ahead and make that happen. We're gonna choose from the list over here. I'm probably gonna go possibly fight ourselves. Let's go take on this one here. This is a 1 out of 3 mission. It's a survival one, so it's up to us to stay alive and do our absolute best. We're gonna try to select Rika here, because actually no, let's go for not Rika. She's not a God Eater. We have to pick one of the let's go with CL. She's awesome. She's going to give us the ability to actually look at the enemy's current health. We'll also be selecting Rika here, which will be our backup, which is always imperative to have. She is the cover girl, I would say, of the franchise. At least in my book, she is. We'll also be selecting Julius over here, of course, because he's great, giving you that full burst power for the first 2 minutes. Arena will also be giving you an increase by speed of 20% for the first 2 minutes as well. And we'll follow up with Alyssa, because she's cool too, and she'll give us a full burst support at the 5-minute mark. We're turning off the background support operator voice jibber jabber thing, because you know, it's what we like to try to dish out. You know, it makes it nice and easy, not too complicated. Then we're also going to change out the music over here, because they put some sleeping, like Snow White music. I don't know why they do that, but yeah, it is what it is, and we got to go ahead and, you know, celebrate with some happy claps right there. There you go. You can hear the little clapping noise too, which makes it even better, the more enjoyable for this particular fight. So let's get ready to make it happen as we deploy onto greatness. This is going to be wave 1, round 1. Starting off here, Pac Wesley joining us here on the Twitch channel, says, I like killing these things because it's fun. It is, and I agree with you. Taking out as many of these terrible monsters is always imperative, or they're called origamis. We have to get the names correct, because we came from Monster Hunter yesterday. We dealt with a few of them, but now we're dealing with not just any ordinary monsters. Oh no, these are the origami raining their chaos upon the land, and it's up to us to go ahead and, you know, do our part, you know, because we always save the world. one game night at a time, and we do pretty good at that, so not too shabby. Brace yourself for awesomeness. Departure and deployment will begin right now. As you can see, we have arrived to the snowy ice caps of this particular level. This is actually one of my favorite levels, and I do really enjoy it. It's very pleasant. It's I love the visuals, and definitely sets up for a nice fight. But as we're getting ready to take, pretty much kick the shads of this particular enemy over here, we're gonna go for a Devour again, try to replenish our health, whatever health there is needed. Always try to get as many band-aids as possible, because you can currently see the enemy is stunned, unable to move. And it's time for us to start inflicting the pain. Now, the more pain you do inflict, the better it is. And you can keep on pushing towards greatness. And bring victory to your beloved Fenrir. Because that's how we make it happen. We do pretty good. So let's go ahead and go for a second Devour here as we keep pushing forward. We do have an Evoke already on standby. However, it's not necessary to use it at this point. This enemy is going to be a bit of a... he's alright. He's a little bit of a made out of paper mache, if you will. Especially towards the fearsome, Goddark Hammer. I love this weapon, and it does such a great job against enemies such as those. As we're approaching onto the next one, this particular enemy is pretty much weak against any type of projectile type weapons. Usually best to switch over to your range mode, but not before you get a good Devour in, maintaining your burst level. And that's what you always want to try to obtain. Anytime you ever do embark these bad guys, try to get bursts, because if not, it sucks. Because when you run out of the burst, your defensives go down by a good bit. And it's always imperative to maintain your level 3 at all given costs. Let's go ahead and try to fall back right now. Switching over to some range, and a skull lights up the show here. And again, this particular enemy, you want to try to obtain yourself a good proximity. You want to try to be within the range here so you can unleash your bullet storm of chaos. Again, usually for these type of bad guys, maintaining a good distance is always possibly best. I would say, it all depends. Again, any of these flying ones here. Now, when they're currently down like that, it is an opening for attacks. Just move forward and get ready to drop the hammer, and we'll go ahead and try to eliminate them nice and quickly. Also, be sure to maintain your level 3s at all given costs. Don't run out of those, because they do help out, and they make a nice difference in the end. So you always want to try to embrace that, which gives you epic power. Let's keep pushing forward. As you can see, the enemy has now been annihilated as we advance onto the next one. This is currently Wave 1, Round 1 completed. Wave 1, Round 2 is up next. And good job to all the peoples, because we did a fantastic job on the battlefield, and it's time for us to pick up all the shiny stuff in the ground. Because it's good to collect these things, whenever you can. It sets up for a nice collection later on. It may also give you the ability to go ahead and craft some nice little items, right? You can possibly get some clothing, which will grant you some cool gear and stuff, which is kind of neat. And that's always the good stuff, right? Always want to represent looking all fashionably epic. So, advancing on to the next particular battle here, we should be casting ourselves some wonderful fights. I got myself the vanilla frappuccino, which is delicious. I actually like black coffee too. I love standard coffee. I'm not too crazy for any type. I'm not picky on it. I love just the sense of coffee itself. It's perfect. So anyways, we got ourselves a bunch of cards to choose from. I will be selecting, possibly we're gonna go for some consumable. Actually no, let's go for the support one here. This will be grand, as it gives us some extra selections. We'll be choosing the get consumable items, as well as another one over here, because it's good, right? You want to get as many band-aids as possible should you ever encounter a possible perilous 99 mission for maybe wave 2. We'll find out. Well, at least we'll have our band-aids on standby. Triple S rank has now been obtained. That means Super Saiyan rank. That means everybody did a good job, right? You did such a great job. You made Goku jealous. So let's keep pushing forward, as the next mission will be consisting of these particular origamis. And again, for these dudes here, you want to be very careful with them. It can cause a little bit of chaos, but we should be alright. So let's continue on representing some fantastic fights, because we make it happen. Anyways, as we continue pushing forward, I've been playing a lot of Gross Frontline. I love that game. You can download it on your mobile device, and it's one of those titles that I have been having a lot of fun with. It's free to play, and it doesn't really have a sense of multiplayer. You can actually, in a way, have other people that you play with, but in a sense that they just show up to your dorms and they like your room. But that's like as far, and you can also borrow people's teams, you know, so you can progress to the story, which is kind of neat. But that's about it. Outside that, the game is free to play, and I've been playing that a lot. It is great. It's one of those kind of it has a lot of microtransactions in there a bit, but it's not essential. It's not really necessary to play it. I haven't spent a single penny on there. I've been doing pretty good so far. My characters are currently level 67. Well, at least one of them are. The other ones are 66, which I'm trying to level them up evenly. And it's turning out pretty well so far. I'm quite satisfied with my progress. Anyways, continuing on, we're fighting the fierce Panzuzu. I like to call him Panzuzu because it's kind of like Pansu, right? With an extra zoo at the end. So it's kind of funny. It's interesting how Japan comes up with these names. Who are the creators? I have no idea. But it's fantastic. I'm not sure the one came up with the name for this guy, but it's pretty quirky. This guy does have the extra arms on the sides. A pretty nimble adversary. You want to try to watch out for those devastating claw attacks, as they can actually inflict some severe damage. But maintaining a nice defense will actually maintain a good, safe progress throughout the whole battle here. Let's try to go for a devour here. I'm trying to devour something. Nothing here actually even getting a single bite. Was able to get one. And let's try to go for another one here, replenishing our effects. And continuing on with the attacks. Again, you want to try to focus all of your attacks towards this particular area. Going in for another devour here. And so far it looks pretty good. The team's doing a fantastic job at wiping out the foe. As you can currently see right now, we do have one of the enemies currently stunned, unable to move, which are these little crocodile creatures. Let's go for another devour again, and switching over back to this particular area, sort of get ourselves another replenishment of burst energy, which is pretty handy. Appreciate the burst bullets, as now I'm currently stating at the 3%, actually the level 3 burst mode. While maintaining this particular mode, you will have an increase of attack and defense, always essential to maintain throughout the battle whenever possible. It's great. You should try it sometime, or maintain it. That's always the key feature. If you ever want to try to experience the fights of Gitgud, that's one of the first things you want to try to strive for. And get as many devourers as you can. Currently right now the enemy is on retreat. He's trying to take cover and shelter, protecting whatever little HP he has remaining. But too little too late. He has been obliterated, as we're now going to deal with the remaining 2 crocodiles, which are pretty cool enemies looking. And these guys, again, I like to say they remind me out of something out of, straight out of Digimon. Machine Seidramon comes to mind when I see these particular enemies roaming about. But it's cool. Japan does have that cool character style, and when creating some neat looking enemies, they don't really shy too far from that. Getting some good old 1776, the year that our founding fathers have declared independence for our beloved nation. America! Hey, 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 gotta represent. I'm happy with that damage number. But let's continue representing as a fight keeps pushing forward. I'm doing some good attacks. I'm doing pretty good. And these enemies are pretty fun to fight against, and I love it. It's enjoyable. Let's try to get a nice angle here of approach. You always want to try to target these guys from a specific viewpoint. And you can currently see he just ran into my hammer, stunning himself, unable to move. And now pretty much exposing himself for several attacks. Let's continue dishing out whatever we can to obliterate the last, actually one of the few remaining foes here. And do our good stuff, right? Blood Rage! Use the Blood Rage! Yes, Blood Rage is actually one of the cool features of this game. Only accessible within God Eater 2 Rage Burst, I have to say. Again, you are playing as the Blood unit, and that's pretty much what the whole purpose of it. I'm kind of wondering how that would incorporate in God Eater 3 though. What exactly are they going to do? You're not playing as the Blood unit anymore. So what perks are you going to have when you encounter God Eater 3? That's one of the many questions that actually roams my mind. And I'm kind of wondering about it. Anyways, we managed to succeed in destroying this current enemy, and off onto the next one. Let's go ahead and dish out our approach towards the remaining enemy foe. This guy should be eliminated, and once we do that, it'll be, there it is. Hey, you're welcome. And on to the next one. Let's keep pushing forward as we strive for greatness. Look at this little enemy over here. We busted up all his teeth. He has some teeth remaining there, but still looks pretty good though. So not too shabby as we get ready to deploy onto Grand Adventures, making it happen. Currently right now that was Wave 1 Round 2. Wave 1 Round 3 is up next, and as you guys already know, every single Round 3 that we arrive, that will be the last one as we prepare departure for a new fight and continue on our grand adventure, which is God Eater 2 Rage Burst, celebrated every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can be part of the magical festivity that we hold on this channel. So let's see what else we have as we make it happen and celebrate this wonderful evening with some fantastic kohi. I love my kohi. It's one of the things I'm so excited about, and I always try to push for, because the coffee always makes everything so much better. So good job, coffee, or kohi in this case. We did manage to get ourselves a bunch of materials, one of them being a support skill usage 1. We're going to go for that one as it gives us more opportunities to choose from. We're also going to choose some reward credits, which will help out our piggy bank, and also some consumable items. Highly recommend going for abandoned arc parts if you're currently working on your blood, or not your blooders, but your god arcs. That's what you always want to focus on. Choose those, and you'll be pretty much you'll be set. So let's see what else we have over here as we continue pushing forward. We got about one more mission remaining. We got the rank of Super Saiyan. That's the best you can get, and we don't take anything else. That's how we roll, right? We got represent out there, so not too shabby. And now next mission will be consisting of these particular origami threats, and it's kind of a mixture of a lot of elements, but well, it'll be alright. I think this is a great opportunity to actually change out. We're gonna go for the black hammer on this one. This loadout here will give you the ability to kind of, you know, give elemental effects on whichever type of enemy out there. It's actually really good in that version of it, because you're using the reinforcement hammer, which actually consists of fire, lightning, and also fire, lightning, and ice. And with those three elements, it's kind of like the Swiss Army knife of weapons. It's a post-story weapon that you obtain. So once you beat the game itself, you will be able to craft that particular weapon, and it's pretty dope. So I recommend you doing so. Next mission, we'll possibly do some Perilous 99s for Wave 2, depending on who joins, and we'll see how it turns out. So if you are interested in being part and challenging yourself onto some good battles, we'll see you for Wave 2, which will be actually showing up right after this match. This is the last round for Wave 1, and it's going to be a good one. So let's get ready to face some terrible origamis. I'm gonna go this way over here. That way we can try to flank the enemy target and give him a nice little surprise party. He's over there. We got one particular enemy. This is the Congo nearby, and let's go. Let's try to give this guy a little bit of a trouble here. So we keep him a little bit separated. You don't want them clumping up too close to each other, because if not, they're just gonna cause like too much crazy havoc throughout the battlefield, and we're going to want to prevent that. So falling a little bit back here, dodging out of the way. He's going in for a bowling attack. I swear this guy thinks I'm a bowling pin or something with that spinning wannabe Sonic the Hedgehog roll. But it's kind of cool though. Again, these enemies do have a little bit of different fighting styles. If you encounter foes from the God Eater Resurrection or God Eater 2 Rage Burst, you're gonna notice that some of these guys have some new attack skills, which is kind of interesting. But I'm honestly thinking that mainly the characteristics that you would encounter in God Eater 2 Resurrection is what we're going to be expecting for God Eater 2, actually God Eater 3, right? So keep that in mind. That is the latest installment currently right now. It's God Eater Resurrection, which is the remastered version of the original God Eater game. Going in for an extra Devour over here as we make it a good fight. We're fighting the Yaksha. This guy is kind of like a samurai from the, I would say, an Oni samurai cross with Mega Man. Devastating foe. He is pretty much representing some elemental damages of the divine class, so you want to keep an eye out for that. And yeah, be very careful. Make sure your weaknesses are not based off of this element, because you can have a pretty crunchy time should you encounter this foe. But as long as you play your cards correctly, you'll be okay. And we're doing pretty good job so far right now, so let's continue doing attacks and again destroy as much enemies as possible. Going in for some extra advances here and going no other for you know, you want to get those Devourers going in. As long as you maintain your level 3, you should be a-okay. And that's kind of what you want to strive for, because it's how we do well. And it's fantastic. So let's keep pushing forward over here, going in for another Devour. And count, not too shabby. And there it is. Extra attacks kicking in. As you can see, the current Yaksha has now been defeated. It's time for us to advance on to the next one. We still have these two enemies remaining. One of them is the pelican looking guy over there, as well as the hiding Nemo particular enemy here. We're going to focus on that horn of his. You can get some really good damage, especially when you break that bond. So we're going to try to focus in and continue our attacks on that particular area. And there you go. You can currently see right now we're getting about 7,700 damage inflicted, and he has now been eliminated. Congratulations. On to the next one. Again, these are difficulty 15 missions. The toughest missions you can face within pretty much the well, when it comes to difficulty missions, it's the highest of that class. And so these guys are pretty tough. However, when you get some pretty good builds, you'll be able to withstand and deal with the threats accordingly. You can currently see right now this is the last one, and he's currently trying to run away as if he's Naruto from the series. A little bit of weeaboo origami a bit, but it's interesting though. It does add some style, I guess, to or some charm to the game itself. He also does a little Bruce Lee get over here taunt, which is kind of neat. I like how they go about it. So as we're approaching the current enemy's location, he's turning the corner over here, and he's almost done. Just go ahead and finish him off, as there's not much health remaining here. And going in for a nice close hit, charging up, and bam, he has been defeated. And that's it for us. On to the next one. Let's keep pushing forward greatness as we make it a lovely one, and we're going to go ahead and approach to some fantastic wave 2 fights, because it's what we do and we do pretty well, so not too shabby. Also, those nice little materials over here, you want to try to pick these up. Don't want to miss this stuff here, because you know they're gonna be little items every little corner, and it's always imperative to get as many as you can possible, because once you get enough stuff, then it should be pretty dope, right? Of course, it'll be fantastic. Anyways, congratulations. That's it for Wave 1. Wave 2 will be starting right now. Brace yourselves, fire up your PlayStation Vitas or PlayStation 4s. It's going to be a fantastic time as we continue making it a lovely and epic evening here. So, but yeah, I appreciate that. Also, appreciate the best wishes for an amazing Wednesday. It is going to be an amazing Wednesday. You gotta make it the best one, and that's how we do. Going in for some reward credits. I think that'll be best. Let's try to go for this one first, however. So, so we get a nice little additional perk here, as we get more consumable items. Again, extra band-aids, very good for the wave 2 perilous 99. Should we encounter that mission, we'll probably do one depending on who's playing. So if you got your Geek Goo loadout put together, then we should be a-okay. Let's get ready to make it happen as we deploy onto some more fantastic battles. It's a glorious and beautiful Wednesday as we're celebrating it here, making it a good one. Oh yes, and you know what makes it even better? The fact that we have Kohi and curry, by the way. This is Rika's fantastic curry. She likes to cook this every once in a while, which is nice. And then when you score a 3-star card, she'll go ahead and give you some curry, which is fantastic. It's alright. It can give you heartburn sometimes, but it's not bad. Be appreciative nonetheless. She put her heart into that wonderful dish. So let's continue on with grand festivity as our arrival back to the den has now been assembled. It's time for us to get ready to give our waves goodbyes, because it's what we do, and we do pretty good, because it's how we represent over there. So big thank yous to everybody, and it's time for us to wrap it up, because okay, I got my music on, right? Okay, we good. Anyways, this concludes tonight's actually wave 1 fight. Wave 2 starts right now. If you want to be part of it, let's make it happen as we continue on with the magical and awesome adventure, as we always do. Wave 2 starts right now. Again, if you do want to take on some possible perilous 99 missions, I advise make sure you have your Geek Good build. This is going to be one of those times to meet up and make it a good powerful assembly. You want to assemble a good powerful team, and then we can be on with our jolly good way. You know why though? Do you know why that is? Because it's God Eater 2 Rage Burst. That's why, and that's what we're celebrating right here, right now, every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Hoorah! You gotta represent, man. You gotta get in the spirit and the hype of stuff. So as we're getting ready to deploy onto our grand, wonderful community adventure, we'll be setting up a dedicated lobby for you to join, and once you manage to go ahead and find it, it'll be great. You can go ahead and be part of this grand opportunity. This is like once every week opportunity, which is wonderful. We'll be located here based off our channel, which is our flagship platform that we use. It's wonderful, and we're also going to have no restrictions whatsoever. Anybody can join, and if you're currently working on the story, well then by gosh, we can help you out in that too. But it all depends. Let's get ready for some perilous 99s. We got the legendary Super Saiyan Tatsumi joining here, and it's going to be a most excellent battle. I cannot wait. So anyways, we also have Slasher joining here. Says, I'm full of abandoned god orcs. Oh no. Yeah, that happened to me, and I have to say right now, it's kind of the thing that does occur if you play this game quite some time. So be on very aware of your materials, as it does accumulate as you progress through missions. So but anyways, thank you for supporting on the Twitch channel, Mr. Slasher. So it's time for us for deployment as we make it a good one. This is wave 2, round 1. And again, it's going to be a perilous 99. Brace yourself for impact, because this is going to be the apocalypse, right? In a way, kind of. We'll see how it turns out. We'll take on some fantastic missions, and we'll have a spectacular time. So what is it today? What should we deal with on a perilous 99? Could it possibly even be a Crimson Orochi maybe? Or I'm not even sure. We can just take on whatever. I'm kind of down for taking on a Crimson Orochi perilous 99. We can go ahead and do one of those. That would be fantastic. Why not take on the most powerful of the powerful? Mano a mano. This is how we're gonna deal with this particular enemy. Anyways, happy Wednesday to everybody joining us. We're super excited because it's the wave 2 perilous 99 session, and it's going down right now. We're gonna go ahead and make it a magical time, as we always do. Starting off over here, we'll be selecting our, let's go to the extra missions. This is, I think, where, actually no, it's located in this section here under the holiday pack. And here it is, the Swamp of Lerna. Now again, for this particular mission here, we have to be, you know, on full guard, because again, it is a pretty hectic mission. And well, we can survive it if we play our cards correctly. We'll be selecting Nana as well as Ciel, because they're both awesome. We'll also be throwing in Rika for just the shaz and giggles, because again, she's the best cover girl of the franchise. We'll also be having here full burst Julius, as well as some blessed Aria. And we'll also be throwing in the other characters as well too. Again, now for this particular build, this is kind of like a rush build. I don't really recommend it for the Perilous 99s, but it's stuff that we've been using. And to be honest, all this stuff eventually does expire, so you know, it doesn't really matter. I guess it's whatnot. You can play however you want. We're going for a pretty big challenge, so we're gonna go with, you know, this kind of build at the moment. So we have everything already set and we're ready for departure. Again, we're going to change out the music because this Sleeping Snow White music, I can't do it. Sleeping Beauty music is not my thing, and I don't know why it always goes back to it. It's just the thing that it does. This is the best. This music reminds me of Yoshi's. Main reason why I choose it. So Track joining us here on the Twitch channel says hello. I will be joining for wave 3 if opportunity arises. Well then, we'll look forward to seeing you for the wave 3. Let's get ready for deployment, as we're going to kick the shaz out of a Crimson Orochi, and we're gonna let them know who's boss. Ahem, we are. So that's how we do it, and keep doing the good fights. So let's make it happen. And I toast my cup of kohi to this fantastic Wednesday. And again, this is one of the, it's such a great, it's a beautiful Wednesday. Definitely is. And I have to say, this is gonna make it even more enjoyable. Now for this particular fight over here, there is a good strategy you can use anytime you encounter the Crimson Orochi or any fierce Perilous 99 enemy, which is just one. Remember, we have numbers, that's our advantage, but the key thing is we have to stay alive and play support as much as possible. Another cool thing too is also playing a game of Monkey in the Middle. Have you ever played that game when you're a childhood? It's very cruel, especially if, you know, you're the monkey that's in the middle, which was occasionally me throughout my childhood. I was the shortest kid in the grade. It wasn't fun at all. Oh boy. But it's great. We're gonna go ahead and pass on the joy, and we're gonna go ahead and, when this enemy starts, you know, pretty much focusing on one particular individual, the other guy is gonna go ahead and switch to his ranged weapon and go for some range shots, and then you know, you can continue doing that. So, and then once he starts focusing on the other guy, then you can just go ahead and do some melee attacks, and we should be a-okay. So you can currently see right now this guy is receiving a lot of damage. And the fight has now just started, actually not too long ago. And again, this is one of those enemies you want to be very cautious about. You can cause a lot of severe damage, and you know, you don't want to take him too lightly. Again, this is, actually no, this is a standard. I forgot to put this as Perilous 99. Whoops. I'm wondering, I'm like, why is my damage like not going? Alright, either way, after this mission we'll take on a Perilous 99. I guess we'll fight this one and then we'll do the Perilous 99 right after. This is not a Perilous 99 Crimson Orochi. I'm like wondering, why is this guy so easy? He's actually letting me hit him. Originally he doesn't allow you to do that. This guy's still tough though nonetheless, but it's not compared to the 99 version. That one can really give you a run for your buck. So let's get for some extra devours here, pushing forward and making it happen. And Bacam, we got Steve joining here on the Twitch channel. How's it going? And a very happy Wednesday to all of you. Let's go for another. Oh gosh, you just did the freaking thing that drops your HP to 1. Why Tatsumi? How many times I told you? You gotta give the warnings if you're gonna do those, because you're gonna have people die for no reason, like I did. What the heck? You don't drop people's HP down to 1. Alright, anyways, good opportunity to go transform. And we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Activating our stuff here, switching over to our ranged weapon, and shifting over to ice. Again, this guy is weak against ice. And you want to try to go ahead and do that. Get a nice little target lock on and unleash the hailstorm, literally. So let's get close enough in range so we can go ahead and drop our ordnance towards the projected target. Here it is. Pretty good job. Fantastic work as we continue on dishing out the chaos. Again, you want to always focus. We're gonna do a perilous 99. That was a standard one, by the way. So yeah, we're gonna fix that. That was kind of freaking Tatsumi. Give me a heads up when you do that attack that drops people's HP to 1. Man, I died for no reason there. I was right in front of the enemy, swinging my big old sluggish hammer. And you got me killed. That's all your fault, man. All your fault. I'm holding you accountable. Let's get ready to deploy onto the next one as we're celebrating this beautiful Wednesday evening. You are watching right now God Eater 2 Rage Burst. It is a fantastic little number. One of my particular favorites. And I gotta say, man, it's pretty fun playing as the... it's definitely fun playing as the blood unit. They're a cool bunch. So let's see what else we have as we continue striving for a fantastic battle. We're gonna be selecting another mission, possibly. Well, we're not gonna do a repeat of that one. We'll pick another one that's Perilous 99 to add some variety. I did make the mistake of forgetting to put the 99 sequence on there. So anyways, let's go ahead and choose our current materials. We're gonna go for consumable items again, which is, it's nice to go if you want to build up your your gear, your band-aids, and it should be all right. And let's get ready to continue pushing forward, which is what we strive for, right? There's no direction but forward, especially over here. Saving our save data is always essential. Never forget not to save. If you do not save, then that's, you're living on the razor's edge. I commend you for being a risk taker. But you never know if your power goes out or your Vita runs out of batteries, whatever it is. You want to be in the safe side, so save your file. For goodness gracious, people. Just do it. We have a mission active up next. That's pretty cool. Good timing. We'll see if we can find something that has, something that 2 more missions. That gives us about the 2 round. Oh, these ones give 2 round missions. These ones 4 rounds. I want to find something kind of decent. Okay, this is the best one I can find. We'll go with this, but we'll do Perilous 99 version of this thing. We will be selecting it. Is gonna give us a 2 missions out there, which is nice. We can deal with that. And oh, it's time to go clapping. There you go. Clap along with us at home. There you go. That was great. I love that. It's fantastic. It makes my day. Let's get ready for departure as we listen to some fantastic country happy music. This is like, well, it's not. It's called Country Girl, but it doesn't remind me of country. It reminds me more of Yoshi music. I don't know why, but Yoshi has like the little harmonica thing in the background, and it just sounds so happy. I love it. It's my favorite type of tune. So hoorah to the creators of the music of God Eater. They have great composers. To be honest, I think they should make it in a way so that you can straight up. There you go. We go. This is awesome. All right, let's do it. Let's embrace greatness. We're taking on a Perilous 99 survival mission. We're going to be facing a. This is actually one of those special op missions that do drop around once in a while. We're going to face this particular one here, and unfortunately we won't be able to receive any of the good benefits. Usually they do drop the best materials, broken god arcs, etc, etc, and that's the stuff that really does help you out. I mean, if you want to make a strong weapon, that's what you're going to want to have within your god arc. After that, then it all depends. But you can have some pretty nifty things out there. We'll see what goes down, and let's see how it turns out, because it's going to be a beautiful fight. Oh yes, and now we're looking for some particular enemies. We do have one all the way over here on this side. Let's go try to locate their position and take him out. As you can see, massive damage kicking in. Again, this is Perilous 99. These guys do not play. They can actually inflict some pretty harsh attacks if you're not careful enough. And usually when I do play within these fights, now this guy just got obliterated super fast. Kind of makes you wonder. Well, this is a difficulty 6 Perilous 99. I think that's the case. We're gonna probably fly through this mission really quick. Now there are just 2 of them, which is gonna be alright. But yeah, it's something. Let's go take on the enemy over here as we're opening up with some extra attacks. And let's go for some nice little devours here. Falling back, and again, you want to try to get as many of these devours kicked up as possible, because it does help out with you know, your progression here, especially maintaining your stats. This guy has now been eliminated. We're on to the next one. We're gonna fly through this thing like a hot knife through butter. And we have the little puppy dog. Oh joy. Let's adopt him. I love puppy dogs. They're adorable. Now for this particular origami, he is cool looking. But again, he's not gonna really last too long. We do have Team Gitgud, you know, pretty much strutting their stuff, falling back here as the artillery attacks are kicking up. And it's time for us to try to replenish a Devour here, but no need to do so as the enemy has now been obliterated. And we should be advancing onto the next one. Yeah, those difficulty 6 are kind of dinky mission, huh? Let's see if we can try to pick a tougher one on the next one. As we continue on doing good fights and representing some good, joyous battles, it is time for us to make haste onto the next one. Look at Nana. She's representing her her upgraded weapon I gave her, which looks great. I love that. You can actually get that weapon if you beat Crimson Orochi with just one character with you in your party, and that's how you get those weapons. I did the same thing with CL. That's how I got both of them running around with reinforcement hammers. And whatever weapon you beat it with, that's the weapon they adopt. So since I'm a hammer user, they all have hammers. It's neat. Alright, anyways, onto some more extra fantastic battles. We'll be going in for some support skill usage. We got this already taken care of, and now we're gonna go for some reward credits and possibly some consumable items. That's going to be pretty epic. And continuing pushing forward over here, triple S rank. We made it happen, not bad. So hoorah! And see what else awaits around the corners of the world of God Eater. Maybe some crazy monster we don't know of. Maybe a new type of monster. I don't know. I don't think so. Don't expect much. This is currently a difficulty 6 Perilous 99 mission. And that really doesn't make a difference at all. It doesn't. These things are still pretty dinky when it comes to their health. We're going to go ahead and see what we have, as we do have against these 2 enemies. That's one that flies, and that the other one's a scorpion guy. So, interesting stuff, but let's go kick their shaz nonetheless. And strive for greatness, as we always do. I cannot wait. I'm pretty excited. And it's going to be a fantastic, beloved fight that I've always been, you know, pretty much looking forward to. These are the battles that really hold down the, you know, it makes the settings so appropriate, especially when taking on these crazy enemies. But as we continue on with our grand endeavors, but yeah, it's good stuff. This is going to be the next fight, as we do whatever we can possible to bring on some good battles here. But I'm just stoked, man. God Eater 3, that game, oh gosh, I cannot wait for its arrival. And again, that's not gonna be showing up till 2019, so yeah, we got some time. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a nice little material here from the ground, right before anything else. Again, for this particular enemy here, we're going to try to advance right towards the trajectory, getting in a Devour, and see, now we got that taken care of. Opening up with the hammer attacks. Again, you want to try to get this guy right by the back area here. You can get some decent damage back to back. And it does a pretty decent job. And the enemy has now been defeated, as we're approaching onto the next target. Heading to the top side, this is going to be the more fairy looking type enemy here. Let's open up the battle here with the Devourer, going in for a second one. Again, that is always our key thing. This is the last battle too, so don't hold back. Let's go make it a memorable one. This guy is ice. I'm not sure exactly what element he is, but it's not really gonna make a difference now, as it's time for us to dish out the chaos. Multiple attacks being hit here, as you can see. He's just like a freaking target right now, and totally being lit up. Blue lasers from all directions, annihilating the final enemy. Congratulations on a job well done. It's time for us to pretty much count our winnings and return to our rightful place, to the wonderful den, right? And make some s'mores. S'mores are fantastic. It's always good to have some good snacks and stuff. You know, I went to this one place and they had s'mores over there, which is kind of neat. And I didn't buy it, but I don't know, s'mores kind of like make me hungry now, and I kind of want to have that snacks. But let's see what else we have as we continue on with our fantastic evening here, celebrating God Eater 2. Rage Burst is what you're currently watching, being played on the PlayStation Vita, more specifically the PSTV, which is the the underrated micro console by PlayStation, released earlier 2014. Now we got a bunch of materials to choose from here. I'm gonna be going for let's go for, you know, we got some star ones here. Oh, that one's actually pretty rare. Ooh, but you know what, this is, we're gonna go for that one. Band-aids, always essential, and we should be good, right? It's kind of cool. So let's continue dishing out some good fights. We got more individuals representing here on these channels. Great to have you. And you should use Niona, your accessory, in Freedom Wars and PvP like you used to. Oh, I should use Niona. Is that, everyone's telling me to use Niona. Why do you want to shoot Niona up, man? That's, you guys are bullies. So mean. Alright, anyways, let's continue doing our goods. I'll probably do that. I'll do it if it's fan requested. You Niona fans out there. Let's make it happen as we select more missions. Make sure you save your data, which is awesome, and once you already have all that stuff already on standby, you'll be safe, just in case you don't pay your electric bills, right? So save your data, because that sucks when, you know, you don't pay your bills and you turn off your lights, and then there goes all your progress, especially if you got a really rare item. That would suck. So anyways, we're back over here. Legendary Tatsumi Super Saiyan has made it happen. Congratulations, but it's time for us to give our waves to Wave 2 and get ready to deploy on Wave 3. If you guys want to be part of Wave 3, well, now's your chance. Fire up your PS Vita or your PS4. This game does have cross-platform compatibility, and it's time for us to, you know, clap to this beautiful song in unison as we continue celebrating this wonderful Wednesday evening. And it's time for us to already wave our goodbyes, because Wave 3 starts right now. Good job to the team here. And that's it for Wave 2. Wave 3 happens right now. And you're invited. You have your exclusive invitation. Isn't that awesome? It's kind of like that invitation to the ball. It's like, yes, I've been invited to the fairy tale ball. I cannot wait. Oh, yes. You know why? You know why? Because it's the fairy tale ball of God Eater 2 Rage Burst. That's why. And I invite you. You can join it right now. This is a community event session happening for its people every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And we've been doing that since the release of this game. It's a fantastic title. A great multiplayer game to, you know, bestow upon its people and whatnot. And enter a bunch of cool, you know, multiplayer fights. It's great. It's awesome. It's God Eater 2 Rage Burst. Let's go ahead and make our lobby here, located here on 6A, because, you know, 6 axis. It's like Bandai Namco. You know, they were like, you know, they're like, let's make a lobby just for this guy. I always tell myself that. I love it. No restrictions whatsoever. This is an open event, as anybody's welcome to join. And even if you like to go ahead and do some story progression, well, guess what? You're invited to go ahead and do that too. We'll help you out. You know, you could just buy this game brand new. You could be a total noob, and it's all fine. There is no mission that we cannot beat, and it's time for us to bring in the fantastic battles. We got some old school players joining us right now. Pack, welcome to this fantastic adventure. We also got Elena making it happen, Sorak, on the Twitch channel. And we're getting ready to deploy onto our grand festivity. Isn't that going to be adventure? Adventures? It's going to be an adventurous adventure. Let's go venture on this adventurous adventure, shall we? Oh yeah, it's going to be great. Is it? I did a triple header there. That's awesome. That's how you know it's going to be. That's how you know it's going to be fantastic. So, let us see what else. What else we can deploy on. We're setting off this grand fight here. This is going to be wave 3, round 1. As we commence our epic battle of greatness. We'll see what goes on. Currently right now it's 51 minutes after the hour, 9 minutes till. The night is still young. We're almost halfway through the stream, and this is currently wave 3. We'll possibly having even a wave 4, maybe a wave 5. Who knows? It all depends on how fast we defeat these missions, but it's really in the hands of these individuals if they have what it takes to go ahead and destroy the terrible Aragami. We'll find out, so let's see how that works. And it's gonna be great. So let's continue on with our grand festivity here. But you know what I was thinking of, man? I have people asking me. It's like, you know, it's like 6, man. You should have freaking merch on your channel. Why don't you have merch? I'm like, I don't know why I don't have merch. Everyone else is doing it. If everyone else should decide to jump off a bridge, will 6-axis jump off the bridge? Of course I won't, but you know, if it comes down to it and I want to get merchandise, I don't know, man. It would be kind of cool. You know, we'll see how it turns out. I got people asking me, like, they love to donate, but they want to get something out of it. Alright, well, and that's where merch comes in. You know, if you want to support the channel, you can go ahead and buy some good stuff. I don't know, a hoodie or something, a t-shirt. Oh, maybe a keychain. I don't know, what is it you guys like? I have no idea. But it can help out the channel, and it will create more opportunities for stuff like this to happen. Actually, you know what? I'm probably not going to do any of that stuff because I'm terrible at managing things. So, I'm sorry to burst any bubbles out there. It's like, yes, we're going to get freaking, you know, plushies. I'm like, no, we're not going to have those because I don't know how to do them. So, there you go. Yeah, it's a nice idea, though. But not gonna happen. Let's keep pushing forward over here as we represent with some fantastic card missions. I'm gonna be selecting let's see, what will be good? I don't know. Let's do some difficulty 15s because this is where it's at. This is where you want to gather and try to put together some, you know, some good battles together. We do have this one, which is kind of the more traditional mission. We take down, we fight this one way too much. Let's fight something else. Let's deal with something a little bit more that we don't really face off too much. I kind of want to fight some fire enemies, really. I guess this is, I mean, that's one Congo. I don't know if he's fire, but this particular mission here has 4 waves. We can go ahead and do this one. I guess I'll be okay. All right, we'll have an additional wave in this one. It'll be fine. We'll survive. And no, I don't want Gilbert. No, I want, where is she? CL. There she is. She is the greatest. She's so freaking adorable too. She's great to have in her team, and plus she always lets you know how the enemy's HP is doing, which is also fantastic. Let's go ahead and get some blessed Uri over here. Then we're gonna go ahead and throw in some Julius as well as Irina. This is my favorite team that I like to putting together. No, not Emil. Irina. There she is. Then there you go. And then we'll also have Alyssa, which is, she's great to have too. She's always one of those characters that, yeah, she gives you know, she gives you that burst energy, which is fantastic. At the 5-minute mark, you know, if you actually put her in your team, she's always giving you bullets. Out of any character, she's actually really good for that, and it kind of makes me want to put her in my team. But you know, I like being able to see the enemy HP, so there's that too. We have everything set. Let's get ready for departure, as it's going to be a fantastic battle. Again, this is currently wave 3, round 1. Everybody super excited doing the happy hops. I'm happy hopping right back at you as we deploy onto our wonderful festivity here. It's gonna be great. I cannot wait. So we got people joining here saying hola to you too, and como estás? How's it going? How are you guys doing on this lovely evening? Right? You doing good? I hope so. So bienvenidos al broadcast de 6-axis. Oh gosh. It's pretty dope though. We're doing good. It's how we represent. So hurrah, let's make it happen as we deploy onto wave 3, round 1. A brand new round is amongst us. We're at the center of the week, which is great. One thing about this time of the week is that we're halfway there. The weekend is right around the corner, and you can almost like smell the movie popcorn. You know, just in case you go to the movies on Fridays or whatever it is you do on the Friday. Maybe you don't go to the movies. Maybe you hang out here and watch, you know, the PvP streams of Freedom Wars. But whatever it is, I hope that you look forward to it because it's great. It's always fantastic to go out there and plan for the stuff ahead and celebrate every single moment. Cherish it, man. It's great. So go out there and live life. Or hang out playing online video games with friends. That works too. Whatever one you know, fits best in your schedule. Make it a positive one and go out there and do amazing things. And here it is. So currently right now taking on this terrible crocodile. This guy is a little bit of an electrifying personality individual. This is again we pretty much kicking the shaz out of him. This is a 4-part survival mission, by the way. If you're currently joining us, it's wave 3, round 1. Again, this fight will have 4 rounds in it, so look forward to it. And then you can join on the next one after that. What the heck is shooting me? What is that? Oh, it's you, huh? You want attention too. Again, those things are annoying. They start shooting these little Kamehameha ball attacks, which is kind of it kind of reminds me of something out of Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Remember Budokai back on the PS2? That's what it reminds me of. Those little beam attacks those things fire. Really weak, but you can shoot a lot of them. Back in the day, my friend used to spam that attack like there was no tomorrow. I wasn't really too good at that game either, so I did the same thing too, so I can't blame him. I was never got good at that. But Vegeta's my favorite character. He's awesome. Currently right now one of our teammates are down. Don't worry about that. We'll pick you up and continue on with the good fights. And let's get ourselves some more Devourers kicking up. And I think we good, right? That's it. That's it for this guy. On to the next one again. Brace yourselves for any imminent impact as this, I mean, these particular enemies will be spawning and they'll be doing those flyby attacks like left and right, so be very careful. However, when they're actually bunched up like this in this corner, be my guest. The more enemies actually clumped up like this, the higher my attack becomes. Only again, you can't just blindly attack anything. You have to position yourself correctly and hit the proper hitbox, as some damages will pretty much be, you know, kind of resisted and subtracted from your overall damage. So again, you want to try to get as most efficient as possible, but that can be done. And let's see what else we can let's see what else we can possibly dish out. Let's try to obtain ourselves some extra Devourers. Again, always bracing yourselves for as many bullets as you can. It does help out. One of our teammates has fallen yet again, but don't worry about it. We're going in for Devourer time. Actually, recuperation time here. And anytime you actually fall like that and revive somebody, your health will be diminished by a good actually a good portion. Let's go drop one of these right over here. And continue pursuit. Devourer kicking up, and as you can see right now was depleted of my level 3 burst. But that's alright though, because as long as we got one burst, it's sufficient. I mean, it's sufficient enough amount of burst energy, but still, you always want to try to get that 3 anytime. And always maintain it. Now again, for these two bird brains here, we're gonna go for a transformation because these guys are really annoying. And the best way I like to deal with them is, you know, I like to try to get some ice attacks in, and you know, they are weak against projectile type weapons. So we're gonna go ahead and try to make it a nice fight here, hitting multiple of these guys. Again, they're lined up, so we're hitting both of them at once. And this is a good way to kind of finish him off quick. And it kind of works out in the end, so it's not all that bad. You can see right now he's currently on retreat, not doing too good. Going for some extra hits over there, depleting whatever ammunition I have left so that we can wrap up this fight. And congratulations, we have succeeded on this fantastic battle. And that's it for Wave 3 Round 1. Wave 3 Round 2 is up next as the fight continues. And we're celebrating it with a lovely Wednesday. And lovely Wednesday it is, as we make it a good one. So congratulations to Team Geekgood, right? Team Geekgood makes it happen. It's how we roll here. But not too shabby. He's continue representing over here as we deploy onto the next one. And representing a fantastic fight. Nice little attacks we got there. Those unlimited attacks are the ones I like the best, to be honest. I always find them pretty epic. Steve here says, I want my Nyona plushie. Man, I don't know, man. We'll see. I would love to make little plushies of the characters. I think that would be, Nyona has been one of the flagship characters of this channel, and yeah, it's cool. I like her a lot. She's one of my favorite character types. She has that type of spaced out, like, attitude. It's really quirky. I love it. Anyways, congratulations, we have succeeded in this mission, and upon it, we have obtained ourselves some good materials. Actually, some good cards here. We got support skill uses 1, we're going to go for that one. We'll also be selecting some consumable items, followed by, let's see, some extra consumable items. Why not? We use some band-aids. It's good to have some extra ones lying around. I'm not going to say no. Triple S rank on that one. Congratulations on the achievement of the Super Saiyan. You went beyond the Super Saiyan. You went one step further and became twice as super. That's pretty cool. So let's see what else we have, as the next mission will be consisting of the Fierce Congo as well as this other particular enemy over here. It's kind of like the pinkish Scorpion King, and it's going to be great, right? Maybe Scorpion Queen. I don't know. Let's see what awaits us here. For this particular loadout, I'm going to continue using this build. It's been working out so far. It does its job, and I think that's alright. Whatever works, run with that. Now again, these particular missions are not anything too crazy, but it's still pretty fun to take on. They are difficulty 15 survival missions though. So anytime you do take on any mission of difficulty 15, they can give you some pretty proper resistance. But, you know, going in there with the right gear, you should be a-okay, so not too bad. Let's keep pushing and striving for greatness as we do. But this Friday, I'll go ahead and we'll use Nyona for PvP. I know you guys want Nyona to have more screen time and stuff, so we'll do that. Viewer request. Alright, let's see what we have as we commence onto the next battle. I'm going to try to head towards the direction of my team over here, which is all the way on this side of the map. I don't know why they put me all the way over here, like in the nosebleed section. But yeah, I kind of feel like I went to the stadium and I paid the bargain tickets. So, but anyways, let's go attack this Fierce Congo. This guy is a punk. His damages, I mean, he has some really crazy resistance. He is weak against piercing damage, so if you want to get some good attacks on him, piercing weapons work best. Now, if you don't have a piercing weapon, refer to your bullets. All of them are piercing, which is great. And that can do some pretty good hits. Again, this guy's hitbox is really odd, and especially the fact that they like to kind of go in the corner here, and I'm unable to even see anything due to the dopey camera angles at the moment. Let's try to fall back here and get away from this chaos, because I can't even find myself at the moment. The current enemy Scorpion receiving a lot of damage. It's a good game. And we do have a transformation, wasting no time, turning into the legendary Super Saiyan and doing fantastic work on battlefield. That's pretty good. Go for another Devour over here. Congratulations, as the attacks continue pushing forward. Enemy is currently down. Getting back up onto its feet, though, wasting no time. performing some good resistance here. However, not enough to stop this team. Team Get Good knows no boundaries of defeat. When it comes to defeat, they don't know any. They don't know that word. They're not familiar with it. They only know about winning, and that's what they're doing right now. They're full of win. That's good. They have so much win. They make the term Windows jealous. Windows. Actually, I take it back. Windows is that's a man. That operating system is so silly. But it is what it is. It's what I'm using. I'm running Windows to do this broadcast, by the way. Oh yes, Windows 7. They came out with a new one called Windows 10. And sometimes it makes you update your stuff. Gosh, I just got here. You're going on that side of the map. Have it your way. Anyways, continuing on. Windows 10 is kind of silly when it comes to the point that I mean, they're trying to offer it to you for free, but there's a catch. And one of the things that's a little bit disappointing about it, and one of the reasons why I don't upgrade to Windows 10, or in this case downgrade, because of the fact that when you upgrade, right, as so they say, it pretty much all your current programs that you have, many of them will become obsolete and will no longer run on that operating system. And it sucks. It's one of the reasons why I continue using 7, because all my programs that I use are designed for 7 and it works flawless. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it does its job, then keep using it. Unfortunately, I'm being very cautious now, reading the back of all of my purchases or boxes and whatever. And if it says anything that it only requires Windows 10, then that's going to be a problem. I know that was a situation with one of my friends. They went ahead and bought themselves headphones, and it turned out the headphones only operated with Windows 10. They did the upgrade, and then the rest of their programs did not really work as they would have liked. They started having problems, and the rest is history. Get some extra devours over here as the fight continues pushing forward. My evoke rate is currently at 92%. We're gonna go for a transformation, possibly to build up some of a little bit more momentum. I mean, we can definitely take out this guy here, but there's just too much stuff going on in the battlefield, interfering and stopping the hits here. Again, you want to try to make these hits as much consistent as possible, so that way DPS will be favoring you in your attacks here. Currently right now one of our teammates are down. We're going back for a resurrection. Not God Eater resurrection, we're going for a teammate resurrection. But yeah, this game is phenomenal. Now I can't remember. I think if you buy one of them, you get the other for free. I think if you buy this one, you get resurrection for free. But Resurrection was released first for like 20 bucks, something like that. Was really cheap and affordable. And then later on they put a price tag on it. I mean, well, not price tag, but they released it as a they included the code for it should you buy this. And I bought it, and I was pretty happy I did, because I got myself the I think I got me a Vita code. I don't know, so I got one on the Vita as well. I don't know how it went, but I eventually got this game like a good amount of times, and I think I bought it like 3 times, so I was kind of happy about that. I bought one on the PS okay, I bought one on the PS Vita. I bought the other one on the PS4, right? And then yeah, so I bought two. I bought this game 2 times. The one I bought 3 times was Toukiden 2. See, I bought 1 retail one for PS4, and I bought 2 Vita ones, 1 retail and 1 digital. And the reason why I went out and bought the digital one is because I like the game so much. I wanted to support it a second time, because Koei Tecmo went out. They went full awesome, and they released the retail version of that game. I said, you know what, I'm gonna get this one too. And plus, they did a pre-order bonus. You get the Tenko outfit. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the Tenko outfit for the physical, but you can still get the digital one and get the Tenko outfit, and I did that. So Now I have that on one of my files. I just put it to epic. It's nice. Currently we're now attacking the Fierce Congo again. This is one of those enemies that can present themselves some problems out there, but we're doing pretty good at surviving against the current enemy. Let's go try to return back over here. Current target actually trying to evade confrontation. You can see usually when they're in this situation, they're trying to retreat and try to get out of the area here because of the fact that they don't have that much HP remaining. And they're doing whatever they can left to retain their stats. Now, out of all the enemies I face in this game, the Fierce Congos are the ones I probably hate the most because due to their really awkward hitboxes that when you try attacking them in specific areas, they don't really receive too much damage. Sometimes you can actually inflict like 0 damage even. It's very odd. As you can see there, we're actually projecting some 0 damage. And that's it doesn't matter how good the weapon is, it will do that. And now he's spamming attack. Let's go ahead and try to finish him because he's bugging me. He's weak, by the way, he's weak against Divine, so we're gonna go ahead and use that. Switching over to our shots here. Getting a lock on. Inflicting the damage on the foe here, switching over to some Divine bullets. And time to light this guy up. Good night to terrible Fierce Congo. This guy's going to have a pretty shazzy time right now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Congratulations on this beautiful fight here as we're getting ready to advance on to the next one. That's it for this particular enemy. Let us advance and strive for greatness. We're heading to the next one, which is good. That's it for this fight. Good riddance. This guy's a punk. He has the dumbest hitboxes. I can't stand the hitbox of this guy. It's so weird. You get some decent damages all the times. You get some dinky damage, but yeah, it is what it is. You know, make it happen. So, good job to the team as it's time for us to advance onto some more glorious battles, right? Let's do that. Let's make it a fantastic one, and continue doing our thing here as we celebrate this beautiful Wednesday evening and representing it for the best of our capability. But you know, it's pretty dope. But we do pretty well though. We got some consumable items, reward credits, and also extra consumable items, which is cool. I'm gonna go for both of them. Actually, you know what? Let's change it up a bit. I'm gonna go for some reward credits, and we're gonna go for this consumable item because you get the Tool of Diamond, and that one gives you some extra, some extra stuff, which is nice. So we got about 2 more missions remaining on this fight here as we're progressing to the best of our capability, and we're making it a lovely battle within the front lines. Currently right now this is wave 3 round 2. We just finished with wave 3 round 3 starting right now. And after that we're gonna have about 1 more round and then we'll go make a new lobby. Right? So people can join and we can go ahead and take on some fantastic missions. Let's make it a good one. Next mission will be consisting of this particular... This is actually one of the boss ladies of the fights. Ah, good stuff. So, let's make it a glorious battle as we take on some more terrible enemies over there. You know, do what we can. Bring justice to the front lines. And we'll do our thing here, which is great. And also drink some kohi while we're at it. Because kohi is the best. You know, this coffee is alright though. It's a little bit watery though. I kind of like my coffee to be like strong. That's the best type. I love espresso. Espresso is possibly one of my top favorites. But let's see what else I would try to continue on embracing on when we deploy to the next mission. But let's see. But you know, I'm pretty excited though. I'm looking forward to so much when it comes to, let's see, when it comes to like God of War 3, cause there's a lot of new stuff that's being dished out there. I'm thinking of possibly like, I don't know what weapon to use, man. They got some new ones coming out and they look kind of interesting looking. So we got a shiny little item over here. I will be picking this up. And let's go ahead and try to go for some extra devours once picking them up. Good job. And continue with the attacks here as the fight keeps bestowing here. And there it is. Always want to try to get as many devours as you can as you prepare for the fight, actually the second to last fight. And you're gonna need some be very careful what you select, especially if you're unable to perform the consecutive blood arts hits. Be very, very careful, because those can actually so I'm very cautious on what I choose if you're going to activate your transformation. Currently my evoke rate is at 68% and rising. The more you attack this enemy consistently, the better it is for your build-up, and then eventually you will be obtaining your good old transformation. So let's try to do what we can to continue on with our endeavors. Let's switch over to some band-aids. We gotta heal the people over here. And now kicking it up, Elena going in for the legendary transformation. Super Saiyan has now been activated with the enemy currently down. This is a good opportunity to get some good hits right towards the face of the terrible origami. And the attacks are being inflicted. Good job on that effort. This guy is currently on holding out to the best of his capability here. But so far, brace yourself. Going in for a devour. We got one of our characters here, low in support here. Let's go send some bullets their way. Again, you want to try to maintain your level 3s. Failure to maintain your level 3 will result in a depletion of a good percentage of your attack and defense. So whenever possible, get yourself a level 3 devourer, or get devours as much as as much as you can while with a level 3 again, so you can maintain it. And the only way you can actually rebuild up to a level 3, yet again, if you should lose it, is by receiving these bullets here. So we got a transformation kicking up. We're gonna go for it, focusing on the current enemy. We're gonna choose the electricity here, assuming this is going to be its weakness. And let's try to dish out some of these attacks. Nope, he likes electricity. We're going to go with ice, possibly. Yep, this one hates ice. So ice it is. Let's try to build up our stats here. And again, trying to catch up closer to the enemy here. Switching back over to the level 3. Actually, you're... And weapons jamming on me right now. The button's jamming. But the enemy is currently low in HP. Not that much health remaining after that attack. You should be open for a nice swift completion. And let's go finish it off right here on the noggin. Congratulations! On to the next one. As we continue pushing forward, some good fights here. Not too shabby. And let's make it happen, as we did pretty well on that one, so not bad. You can see my friend's dead tired. So please do not disturb. I love that movie, man. That was Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, alright, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's continue doing some good fights here as we deploy onto some more greatness, you know, representing. And we're making it a good one. Right? We do pretty well. Man, look at that view right there. What? Looks so cool. Like, so epic. Alright, anyways, more fights here as we continue representing our grand Wednesday evening. This is God Your True Rage Burst. You're currently watching, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube. We're playing here on the PlayStation Network. Our weekly session is currently commencing as we're about to deploy onto the final round for this wave. And we'll be getting ready to deploy onto wave 4. We did obtain ourselves some good items here. I'll be selecting the support skill +1. As well as possibly some, let's go for some reward credits. We're going to go for that. And then we're also going to go for, consumable items I think will be best. Now, I do recommend going for the abandoned arc parts, or arc rare up, which is right next to me. Right next to the consumable items. Go for that one if you're still working on your guard arc. It does help out, makes a big difference. So, let's continue dishing out some fantastic fights as we make it a good one and we represent out there. So, hoorah! Hey. Not bad. Next mission will be consisting of this particular enemy. I will be changing my equipment set. And we're going to go for White Hammer. This guy is an ice type, so anti-ice is always good to use. And it's going to be a fantastic battle as, you know, we try to do our best here. Back over here says, wow, I didn't die that time. Don't worry about it, man. You got, I didn't know that was you. I have to try to remember which one's which, because I get confused at times. But if you need band-aids, let me know. I'll be more than happy to support you. I thought if you can carry, you know, you can carry yourself, I'll let you do your thing. But if you need band-aids, I'll be more than happy to give them out. Just don't shoot me, and then we'll be in good terms. So let's see what we have. Oh man, let's see. We're about to deploy onto next fantastic fight, as we always do. Right, Rika's there with their fantastic cooking of the curry. It's wonderful. It's epic. She's gonna be like such a good person to have around. Cause like if she ever like, I mean she loves like making food and that's her passion. What? It's like, hey, you want curry? Sure do. And you have curry. I never had curry before. I really don't know how. I hear it's spicy. It depends though. They have some mild ones, but. Anywho, I think it's served with rice, right? Like white rice. You could have it with white rice, I think. Now, that sounds good. Now I want to try some. I'm gonna go to a Japanese restaurant and ask me for some curry. All right. So anyway, starting off this fantastic battle. This is currently wave 3, round 4, the last one of the survival mission. We have to do our best to stay alive, and I know we will be able to, as we're about to face one of the dreadnoughts. This is actually from the side end, like the end story characters, or enemies. Very, very cool looking type of origami. It's kind of like a Hannibal in a way, but pink. It's like a metallic, you know, electric thing. I don't know, this is really weird pink color. He's ice though. But we'll do our best here to survive as we continue on getting ourselves some extra low devours here, maintaining our attacks. Again, you want to try to keep those burst energies kicking up. And for this current build, it is a really good tank. It builds, it plays very well for running right towards the enemy's position, and just you're just swinging away. It's great. I love it. So let's go ahead and try to get as much of these damage in. Again, focusing on the arms over here, you can try to attempt to break the bonds, and furthering its decrease of defenses. And we were able to break one of them, which is pretty good. Let's go for another Devour here. Extra Devour kicking up, and the cow, not bad. And another Devour kicking up. Fantastic work, because everybody's making it happen, and there it is, some extra attacks kicking up over there. And there it is. One of our teammates are currently low in health. Let's try to help them out over there. And let's see, like I said, this particular enemy is pretty aggressive. He's kind of fast, but if you play your cards correctly, you can actually eliminate this foe with some good standings. Let's wait till he lands over here so we can continue our attacks. And one of our teammates currently down. We're going to try to bring him back right now. And hold on that. Don't worry about it. We'll try to resuscitate you. Try to bring you back. Receive some damage over there. Switching over to the melee weapon. Again, with a dangerous amount of health remaining. Get ourselves some band-aids here. As you can see currently right now, this is an opportunity for us to get a transformation in. Bulk rate is currently at 50%. With no Devourers in the chamber here. Massive attacks over there, and congratulations, that's it for this particular battle as we get ready to conclude this fight and advance onto the next one. That's it for wave 3. Wave 4 will be up next, and great job on this fight here. You guys did pretty well, and not too shabby. So let's get ready to advance onto some more wonderful sessions here, as you know, we're making it happen, celebrating it to the best of our capability. And having a fantastic time here while we're at it, right? You gotta represent with the mega power hammers. You gotta make it happen though. These hammers are just, I just love the hammer attacks. They're so great. Strap a rocket engine on a hammer, on any melee weapon, it will become epic. I love rockets on I love like any explosive type weapons. I mean, that's like in Monster Hunter, I love the gun lance. That's my favorite one to use. Anyways, congratulations, we have succeeded. We're about to go ahead and obtain our winnings. Whatever it may be, depends on what you want to try to go for. You can select the reward credits or the consumable items, or possibly some abandoned arc parts. I'm gonna go for the monies, even though it's not much, but whatever, we're gonna go for that. And again, we're preparing for the next departure, triple S rank that we got, so good job on that one as well too. And that's it for this particular fight. We're gonna get ready to wave our goodbyes to wave 3 and get ready to wave our hellos to wave 4, which is coming up right now. Again, it's currently 7:31, 29 minutes to the hour. and we did a pretty good job at surviving throughout this, phase. Actually, phase 15, difficulty 15 mission. We did really good. So, good job on a on a work well done. But anyways, if you're currently joining us and celebrating on this beautiful Wednesday evening, know that these events aren't limited to just today, especially if you're new to the channel. Well, we'll be back here tomorrow with some good old Toukiden 2. I'm looking forward to that. And that's kind of the thing that we like to make happen. We like to try to dish out as many of these community events as possible. Oh, it's great. It's phenomenal. And they're dedicated to this particular day. Or, it depends on their assigned day that they have. Anyways, good job to the team over here. Let's head back to this little corridor area, which is fantastic. This is honestly nice little happiest place ever to be. Because you can go ahead and, wave the goodbyes to the peoples and be like, sayonara, right? Because we did pretty good. So anyways, shout out to the team over here. You guys did fantastic. But it's time for us to give our waves and our goodbye waves to wave 3 and get ready to wave our hellos to wave 4, which will be starting right now. Thank you guys for hanging out for wave 3. But yeah, let's go ahead and make it happen for wave 4. We're celebrating it. Hoorah for the greater good. It's how we rode, right? It's awesome. But these guys are really good though. You guys did good. We gotta be more support though, but we can do it. That was my fault though. I was totally like spaced out. Sometimes I forget to heal people, but that's one of the things I gotta get reminded. And anyways, Guardian 2 Rage Burst is what we're currently celebrating on this beautiful Wednesday evening. A fantastic night that is. And we got everything assembled, right? We should be getting ready for our beloved deployment onto Epicness. And we're doing pretty good. Again, this is the final wave. Wave 4 is now here. Again, with about 27 minutes left to broadcast, we're going to be creating a final lobby over here located on 6A based off of our flagship channel. You can go ahead and join us. It's great. It's wonderful. It's going to be the Gartida Wednesdays community event. It is the greatest thing ever. No restrictions whatsoever, as it's currently an open session here for the people. So if you just picked up God Eater and you want to actually if you need help and stuff, don't worry about it. You know why? Because this is one of those games that can you can help people, right? You can help push through missions and what have you. A lot of people tell me, man, I would like to play with you guys, but my level is not high enough. I'm like, whoa, don't worry about it. We'll get you there. We'll carry you like a baby kangaroo. You're gonna be carried so hard, like little baby kangaroos are gonna get jealous of you and be like, dang it, I want to get carried too. Anyways, let's go ahead and make it happen as we deploy onto wave 4, starting it up. Let's make it a fantastic one. This is the final, possibly the final mission, as the night is still kind of young, semis, and we got a little bit of time left, 26 minutes, so that should be good. We could do a survival wave mission as we take on some more terrible origamis and hunting for some interesting materials. We'll do our best though, but we'll probably find some good stuff, and then that way we can represent out there. So, but it's good, and I can't wait, cause it's how we do's, and we do pretty good with kohi, right? Cause coffee makes the world better. And that's what we're packing right now. So let's get ready to do just that as we're celebrating it. Happy Wednesday to everybody out there if you're currently joining us and making it a fantastic time. We're going to go ahead and take on some terrible missions here. Whatever missions that may approach us. Let's go ahead and do one of these. I think we could probably take on one of these phase 5 missions, right? I think that'll be good. We have enough time for that. So let's go for this one here. This one, the Forsaken City, because there's a kitty cat there, and we can totally take that on and try to kick its butt. So we're gonna go for Arena. Actually, no, not Arena. We're gonna go for let's go for Nana here, because she's fantastic, as well as CL. She's cool too. So we're gonna have her, and then we'll also throw in some Rika to be part of the mix, and also the Blessed Aria. We'll have Julius here, and also throw down with, who else we have? We got Arena and also Alyssa. That's perfect. That's the dream team right now. So we good. We got everything set. We're gonna turn off the operators. That way, it's less jibber jabber. We pretty much got this taken care of. And another thing too, we're gonna take out this Sleeping Beauty music, which I can't stand. God Eater has some good music, but that music is freaking trash. Like, gotta like, there you go. This is the best music ever. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now I'm in game mode right now. We can go ahead and take out all the terrible current enemies. Now I think for this particular match, I'm not too sure what the what is this thing? It's hard to do the single clap. You gotta time it properly. Yeah, it's a bit of a practice, but you can get it right though. And once you do, man, you're a freaking cool guy. Anyways, let's get ready to take out the current enemy foes, which we're taking on a terrible kitty cat. This is a survival wave mission, a 5-part mission, and we're gonna go ahead and try to do that again because we have about like 23 minutes left to broadcast. Should I've chose this mission? I don't know, but I think we could beat it kind of quick. Yeah, we do all right. So let's see what we can possibly take care of again. So, and if not, we don't beat the mission, then we'll go ahead and wrap up the stream, you know, at the designated time, because I have to, you know, have Din Din, and that's very important. I don't miss Din Din for the world, and neither should you. So this guy is currently electric. I think he's electric, right? Or divine electric? I don't know. Either way, let's get ready to give him a really bad day, opening up with several attacks. You can see right now he is currently stunned, unable to move, and his butt facing the back over here. Again, for much reason he does that. He's actually terribly weak from the backside, especially when it comes to crushing damage. So you want to try to, if you're using any crushing type weapons, focus on that particular area and you can get some good hits, which are pretty decent. And especially when you stun them, they're unable to move, then they have no choice but just to, like, you know, just to get obliterated. And there it is. There's so much for that particular enemy. Let's get ready to advance on to the next one. We did good on that one, so let's see. I think he's over here. Let's try to go on this side as fast as possible. Again, I'm not too sure exactly where this dude's gonna be located, but when we find him, we're going to mess him up. And before you do that, get that Devour kicking up. Go for a second one. And currently my character is stunned at the moment, unable to move, but these electrical attacks not doing much damage. I do have about a 1, I mean, yeah, I have like a 1-point resistance against electric, so it's you know, resistant by about like 2 times one time resistance, no, 2 times resistance, right? Maybe 1 time, I don't know. I have a little bit of resistance, so it's all right. So his damages aren't going to be as effective. And he totally got annihilated. Well, we're gonna run out of bullets here. You got any Devourers? Because I do. Lena, get over here. You need bullets. I need bullets too. Here, take these. There you go. You got Nana giving me that bullet. Appreciate it. Fight commencing over here with his hands currently down on the ground. Again, that is the vulnerable area that you want to try to go for, especially when using these hammers. And I said, hammer is like my personal favorite god arc in this game. It has one of the highest damage, especially when you go for that Fury one. It actually adds a lot of DPS, so it's not the highest overall damage in the game, but its consistency is pretty good and rewarding. So you keep doing that, you can actually eliminate enemies fairly quick, depending if you position yourself properly. But yeah, the bad days can happen pretty efficiently. So anyways, congratulations, and that's set as we progress on to the next one. Good job. Team Geet good. So that's one mission out of the way. We got about 4 more now, so we'll be alright. We can do it. We got it. We got this. That's how you roll. What? Oh, you got that twin mode. Oh, that's cool. Man, that is Team Geek right there. Woohoo! Look at that. I love that. That was pretty dope. Anyways, enough of that stuff. Let's embrace ourselves as we deploy onto the next one. Embrace for greatness, right? Always got to prepare for it, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna hit hard too. So we have to brace ourselves and receive the goodness that, you know, comes with it. So that's good. So we did pretty well on that one. So for this particular mission, we have ourselves a lot of cards to choose from. What should we choose? It can be anything that you want already. Don't let me decide for you. But I like to go for the support skills. Also now again, I recommend you guys go for this. If any time you guys watch me and you see me getting reward credits and this stuff, you don't have to. Don't get it just because I do it. This is actually very important. If you're building your God Arc, go for this. I don't need to go for that because I maxed all my stuff, so that's why I don't choose it. Now you know. Alright, but anyways, I got a lot of people who like to join and they don't upgrade their weapons, and if you're running around with freaking cheesy weapons and stuff, I'm like, why don't you upgrade your stuff for the love of Percy Propo? It makes a big difference on the battlefield. Trust me, it helps out. It goes a long way. But when you do that, you'll be able to, you know, survive some good fights, and it's great. We got ourselves this next mission here kicking up, and let's see what else we'll be taking on. The ice. So one's ice and fire. I'm actually weak against fire by about 4 times, so that's not good. But you know what? Let's go against it anyways. I want to fight. I want to walk on the razor's edge. I want to fight against the enemy with 4 times my weakness. So brace yourself. Divine and fire will annihilate me in this loadout. But you know, it's cool. It's how you deal with, you know, the perilous 99s, right? It's if you're used to that, then you'll be fine with it. It's okay. It's not bad. It's manageable. But you'll be alright. The great thing about my current weapon, though, it has the paralysis capability, the Mega Power Hammer. Not the strongest of hammers. No elemental properties on there either. But the good thing about it is the fact that it does offer the ability to actually stun the enemy in its place, and thus creating an opening for free attacks. And that's what we're going to strive for. But not before we take on this. Actually, you know what? I may have to focus on this guy here first. He's going for an attack right at me. And that way, I want to try to take him out because he's a big threat to me. So we're going to go for this one first. Again, he can cause a lot of damage. And I don't want that. I don't want to deal with this thing if it becomes a problem. Or if he starts dishing out some crazy attacks. So he's currently stunned, unable to move. The great opportunity to open up with a bunch of continuous attacks right to the face. And he's receiving a lot of damage over there. Again, this is difficulty 15. A survival mission of 5 parts. And there he is. He has been eliminated. Again, an enemy with 4 times my weakness. Take that. That's team geek good. That's how you know when you build a build and like you got like an enemy with 4 times your weakness and you take him on and you still kick his butt. That's how you know you did a good job with your weapon crafting. So hoorah! And you can craft weapons like that too, but you gotta believe. And also obtain as many of those arc part stuff. And the team just going ham over here, just DPS, like just nasty right now. Just obliterating this foe here. We're in the cutscenes, just fury hammers all over the place. Holy freaking crud. Hey, team get good. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. And congratulations. Hey, look how cool this looks. Right? Hoorah! Hammer time. But we did pretty good on that one. I love how Ciel now gives me the bullet after the match ended. She's such a freaking troll. Alright, anyways, let's see what we have. Woohoo! I'm juggling my hammer. My hammer's having an identity crisis. It doesn't know what it wants to be. It's okay. It's okay to feel like that once in a while. Anyways, now you should probably get that. Look, you gotta get checked. No, I'm kidding. Let's do it. Let's brace onto some more fantastic battles. We got this already taken care of. And look, we have ourselves some more cards to choose from, right? Now, I don't know what you can go with. I mean, it's up to you essentially, but I'm gonna go for consumable items, which is great. You know, this is 3 of diamonds. So why not? We're gonna get a lot of band-aids on that one. And hurrah, here we are. We've now obtained our band-aids, and we'll be embarking onto some 3 more missions, triple S rank. So congratulations. We just did we just a mission with a monster with 4 times my weakness. That's crazy. Next mission will be consisting against these 2 enemies, now both of them being ice. That's 4 times my resistance. I don't even have to block in this thing. I can just walk right into the enemy, and it's not even, this guy can't, he's gonna do like 1 damage HP. So 4 times resistance, that's literally what it does, like 1 damage on my character. Let's use it. It's gonna be great. This Gladiator 2 Rage Burst. Oh yes. It's going to be great as we continue representing a fantastic evening here. And you know, we're doing pretty good though. I gotta say, man. It is a lovely and fantastic session amongst this the world of God Eaters and Origami. Well, we also have Sia over here drinking the kohi. Yes, enjoy your kohi. I am enjoying mine, even though like I'm sipping and there's nothing there. So weird. It's not accurate. They gotta redo this game all over again. No, I'm kidding. That's messed up. What a messed up move if somebody was like, you know, you gotta redo a game based off that. That's nitpicking stuff. Pish posh. Anyways, advancing onto some more fantastic fights here. We will be deploying onto this particular mission. I don't see the enemy located anywhere. So, oh, there he is. He's all the way up there. Oh, hello there. Let's get ourselves some fire shots here, going for that one. There you go, nice and posted up, getting a lock on onto the enemy's position, and let's go light him up. So can we kill him right before he gets to the ground? Let's try it out. We failed. We had a transformation on standby. He's already currently running to the side over here, attempting actually retrieval of items, and I think he's already eliminated. I'm not sure, but he can be taken out if we continue with these attacks. We do have that level 3 going on, and let's get our Devourer right before he dies, because again, I'm gonna run out of level 3, and I want to maintain my Devourers. There you go, we got our Devourers again. And currently, right now, the enemy's on the move. He's totally gonna die right now. He's bleeping more than a broken Christmas tree light, and this dude is not. He's not having a good time at all. Let's go finishing here, right to the noggin. And congratulations. That's it for hiding Nemo. He's not finding Nemo, because with a face like that, you really don't want to find him. You just want to hide, right? I can't blame you if you just want to stay home. Hey, look at that. Hello, everybody. How's it going? How are you today? I hope all is swell. Alright, let's go on to the next current target, as there is one enemy, not sure exactly where, but we're getting some activity reading on this side. And there he is, we got another one situated in this corner. This is actually a really nice map, by the way. One of my personal favorite maps. I love the greenery. It is definitely something that brings a lot of peace and tranquility to the world of God Eater. And they actually need more like vegetation in this game. It's a lot of deserts and urban buildings. I mean, they got snow. It's nice. I like that. Freedom Wars could totally use snow. But you know what both games need, God Eater and Freedom Wars? They need jungles. Why isn't there any jungles? There's no forest areas. Like, they need those. Forests are just awesome. And they need more of that stuff. Anyways, congratulations. That's it for that one. Let's see more enemy targets. Not too sure if... I think they're this way here. There's little waterfalls here and everything. Oh my gosh, that's so gorgeous. It just sucks that this game is limited to just this little area. We're like in a greenhouse, that's why. The whole rest of the world is all like dried up. And I mean, actually no, there's some greenery over there on the buildings. Kind of something out of like... The Last of Us, or oh, there it is. We have the enemy. Actually, this is the Dreadnought. It looks like a Hannibal, but it's a Dreadnought class Origami. You can tell it's not a Hannibal because he does not have the little armlet on the side of the arm, and so that's the difference between the two. Plus, he looks a lot cool, and he has like a metallic armor thing going on there. which is pretty dope. There's a few of them there. I think there's a blue one. There's also a red one, and also a well, I don't know if there's a red one. I know there's a blue one and a pink one, like a metallic reddish pink. From that particular origami, you will be able to actually get the pink assault gun, which is what which I do use for one of my builds. From this guy, I'm not too sure what materials he drops. I don't think there's any assault guns you can get from it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not sure on that particular area when it comes to crafting. But anyways, we did magic break one of its bonds, dropping its defenses by a good margin. Congratulations. We got more enemies out and about, going in for another devour here. Maintaining our level 3. Again, if you notice this guy's attacks, like I'm being like this attacking full head on right now, and should he hit me, it's not really gonna do too well. I mean, it's let's charge up our stamina here a little bit. Enemy is currently down again, breaking another one of its bonds, furthering its depletion of actually defense, which is great in our part. And as you can see, he's currently trying to run away. There's a good opportunity to light him up right now. So we'll open up with a can of missile attacks, and you can see right now he has been obliterated. Let's get ourselves a nice little devour here with a random bullet hitting my way here. Good job. Now let's try to head towards the current target, the next target actually, which is this particular enemy. You can see right now he is stunned, unable to move, and congratulations, we further defeated this foe here and should be advancing on to the next one, as we're making it a fantastic fight, all thanks to you guys and your epic courage as god eaters, right? Making it happen. And currently right now it's about 7 minutes left to broadcast, and we have about one more fight remaining. So far right now we're on schedule, man. We're running right on time, so that's pretty good. So hoorah! Yeah. So good job out there for everybody. I like this map. Look at that background. It's so freaking heavenly looking. You got the greenery, you got the buildings and stuff. Man, that looks so cool. Anyways, as we continue on with the good fight, let me go in for a refresh here on the channel, as it sometimes has a tendency of messing up here. There it is. Good stuff. But let's go for what materials should we obtain at this point? I'm not too sure. I'm probably gonna go for consumable items. Let's go for the man. What would be good? Abandoned arc parts? No. We're gonna go for CL because she's cool. She's an awesome character, I have to say. CL and Rika are like some of my couple favorites. Oh, we have about 2 more missions remaining with 6 minutes left to broadcast. Can we do these remaining 2? We'll find out. We're Team Geek Good after all, and I know that we can. So we're about to take on these particular enemies over here. We got the Golden Fierce Scorpion as well as 2 Godark soldiers. Now these guys, those Godark soldiers are scrubs. They're gonna get defeated quite easily, but for the rest, we good to go. And let's keep pushing forward. Again, my current weapon does have the paralysis ability, which is nice, and it will hold the enemy down for us to kind of like you know, kick the butt and do all the good jazz. But anyways, let's get ready for some more fantastic battles as we make happen and celebrate this grand evening. But yeah, this team here is doing pretty well though. We gotta say it, man. We're team Geek Good. Gotta make it happen. So fantastic work, everybody. And give yourselves a pat in the back, cause you guys deserve it. All right, so we got about 230 evoke rate percent. So okay, let's just not use it. Well, we could use one of them, but not necessary. I want to save it for the. If this guy gives us a problem, we'll use one of them, and then well, we're totally saving the last transformation for the final mission. I don't know exactly what we're gonna fight. This is a 5-part survival mission, and well, actually wasting no time. This guy's going for the transformation. Let's go ahead and make it happen, as maybe he can cause some shenanigans. So let's go kick up for the transformation here. We're gonna go for that one. I'll go ahead and support, and let's make a light show here. Kicking up. Let's go for a divine. And extra attacks here kicking up. You can see he hates Divine. Not having too much fun with that. And it's time for us to unleash a barrage here, which is 2 Super Saiyans going at it. Take that! Yeah, I can't. Do you think we can kill him right before we? Yeah, he's weakening pretty bad. Oh, we got this other guy right behind us. Let's include him. He doesn't want to be left out. We'll get them all included into the devastating attacks. As many of them want to jump into the chaos, then by all means, bring it on. We'll hit them all as he's trying to take an advance here, and we're able to kill him. That was pretty quick. All right, so that means we have 4 minutes left to broadcast. So hoorah, right? We did it. We succeeded, and congratulations on a job well done. We have like one more. Actually, we still got these 2 goons over here. We actually didn't even have to kill them. We just went straight for the for this thing. Let's actually devour him because this guy's important, kind of. You want to get the materials. So not bad. Good job. A round of applause. Not too shabby as we advance on to the next one, of course. That was great. I gotta say a big shout out to Team Get Good and embarking onto some epic battles. Wow, that was fast, man. We just totally went like ham on that one. So not bad at all. Let's keep pushing forward and striving for some more extra battles. This is going to be the last one, actually, the one coming up right now. We got ourselves some... I'm going to go... Actually, you know what? I just can go for this. Won't be able to go for the abandoned arc parts. I maxed out my materials after all, and that's kind of sucks on my behalf, but don't worry about it. We got triple S rank anyways for Super Saiyan. Good job. Good job, everybody. On to the next one. This is last one. Last fight. Okay, and then after that, I have Din Din. I'm hungry. You ready to take on these 2 Panzuzus? I sure am. It's gonna be a great one as we continue embracing awesomeness. And Team Get Good will be they're gonna be representing right now. Bro, that's crazy, dude. We just totally both of activated our attacks over there and just delivered. I mean, that was, man, that was just freaking cool as heck, man. I want those 2 like just obliteration. You know what game they actually came out with actually that reminded me of that? I was first thing that comes to mind is Heavy Arms from Gundam Wing, when he opens up like all the guns and missile pods and just fires everything at once. Well, speaking of Gundam, there's actually I think Gundam Breaker came out for the PS4. It's been out for quite some time. I forgot about it. One of those games I just would have released and I didn't even notice it. And it's been one of the games I've been wanting to get. I want to pick up that game really bad. You can craft your own Gundam. I'm not too sure how it is. I don't know who really has it. But that's one of those games I really do like to have. I mean, I'm a fan of Gundam. I've never played any of the Gundam Breaker games, so I really don't know too much about it. I have Gundam Versus for the PS4, which is it's alright. We got one transformation kicking in. Elena going in for the legendary Super Saiyan attack. Can they make it happen? We'll find out. We're going in for Band-Aids. I'll go activate, let's see if we can try to get that attack in. Try to get some extra hits there, and the actually attack has now been commenced. Let's actually join the party here. Activating our pledge here, and going in for a Devour with, okay, again, anytime somebody activates their transformation, go ahead and be sure to join them, because you can go ahead and actually embark on some crazy fights too. And let's go ahead and just light them up. Everybody line up over here. We're going to try to get both of these guys lined up at once. So we got 1 second origami on this side. I'm going to try to fall on this side here. This is something straight out of Star Wars. I don't know if you guys watched Star Wars Episode 3, but this is pretty much what's going on. This whole thing is just lit up here with, I mean, it is just the craziest looking freaking shenanigan thing ever. We're switching over to some ice attacks here. And again, trying to let out as much attacks as possible. I think that's it. We did manage to take him out though. Congratulations, not bad. And that's it for these particular guys here. Alright, let me give you some bullets here because we're totally out of bullets. Elena, stand still. Don't let CL get in your way because she's going to steal your bullets. There you go. Okay, now we good. Alright, so let's go find our buddy here. Where's the next one? Where the heck is the other enemy? Okay, so apparently he just entered the map here. Not too sure exactly where's his position at. We got our level 3 kicking up, and it is the Panzuzu. I think we should have saved our level 3s, our transformations, but we'll maybe be able to. I don't know. I don't have any more evoke rates at the moment. But Elena is actually activating one of theirs, and will they be able to commence the legendary Super Saiyan transformation? We'll find out right now, as there's not that much attacks remaining. We need to get one more Devour in. Should we get this Devour, Elena now transforming into the legendary Super Saiyan. Let's freaking let it rain laser beams upon this guy here, so we can bring ourselves to victory and greatness. And then I can have Din Din in the midst of its celebration. Din Din is super essential, and it must always be celebrated after a wholesome fight. This battle, this war that went on has now been concluded. Congratulations to the team over here. Big shout outs to everybody who's been hanging out with us. On this fantastic evening, we have managed to succeed on destroying the terrible Panzuzu, or the Panzuzu, right? It's a Pansu. Panshu. Gosh, that means underwear in Japanese, by the way. It's funny. Anyways, good job to the squad over here. These guys made it a fantastic battle commence, and we did pretty well here. So, you know, it's the these guys did a wonderful job. Team Git Good representing for the greater good, for the greater Git Good, making it happen. Anyways, if you are with us at this moment and you made it this far into the stream, I want to say a big shout out to you guys. You earned the honorary golden star sticker of 6X's. So good job on earning that title. Well, the imaginary title I just made up right now. But hey, thanks for watching. I want to say that you guys have been very awesome to stick around. But guess what? It's not over. Oh no, it's not. No. You know why it's not over? Because we're still not finished with our weekly celebration for our epic game roster that we have here on the PlayStation Network. We're gonna be back tomorrow with Toukiden 2. And that's going to be phenomenal for the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation Vita. That has cross-platform compatibility, and then you guys can download it for free on the PlayStation Network and meet us up, which is it's the Toukiden 2 Free Alliance version. You can download it, you can create your character. I will advise you though, if you do create your character, take your time on your character, because once you create it, there's no going back. You can't re-edit it anymore. The most you can edit with that character, probably change the hairstyle, etc, etc. But outside that, the game is fantastic. And if you love the Hunter game or the genre itself, well then, by gosh, download it, man. Koei Tecmo did a great job with that title, just as Bandai did a wonderful job with this one. And we're going to explore some of that tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern time. You can be part of our grand adventure. Anyways, I want to say big shout outs to all of you guys for making it a phenomenal battle. Let's get ready to wave our goodbyes to Wave 4, as well as the rest of this broadcast. I'm super hungry. I had a fantastic time. I hope you guys did as well. Again, we'll be back tomorrow for Toukiden 2, and then after that, Friday, we'll be going back to the PlayStation Vita, and representing some great Freedom Wars PvP. Look forward to it. Also co-op. We'll do some co-op in the beginning too. So depending on what's out there, it's up to the community. Until then, thank you all for watching. This concludes tonight's broadcast of God Eater Wednesdays. We'll see you tomorrow for Toukiden 2. Later, everybody.